This life, learn to mind your business. Yes, learn to mind your business. You guys should read this story with me. I followed my wife to the bank, and while we were there at customer service, a woman came in with her twin. Beautiful, cute baby girls. I was wondering if she was the help because the babies didn't look anything like her. Not like she was ugly or anything, but she was very fine. Few minutes later, one of the twins started crying and throwing tantrums. The noise was too much. The mom held her and spanked her several times in quick succession. Immediately, I jumped up and begged the mom not to beat the child. The mom said the girl is very stubborn and behaves like an Ogbanji. Madam, how can you call your child an Ogbanji? This beautiful child? I was stunned. I looked at my wife and she said I should mind my business and leave them alone. I was now suspecting if indeed she was the mom because no mother would call her child an Ogbanji. Few seconds later, the child started wailing and rolling on the ground. The mom held her again and slapped her. The cry increased. The more she cried, the more the mom beat her. I was very upset. I told her to give the child to me. She said, Uncle, leave this girl. Now me know how to handle her. I refused and insisted, so she handed her baby to me, and I carried her. Immediately, the girl stopped crying and lay down on my chest. My heart melted. I almost cried, and as I looked at my wife, she smiled and turned away. I was pressing my phone and the baby was looking at it, so I opened a cartoon video and gave it to her. As she was watching, a call came in. I tried to take the phone from her and she refused. I smiled at her and carefully prayed the phone away from her hands and took my call. She started sobbing quietly. When I finished the call, I handed the phone back to her and she took it and slammed it on the ground. That was how my iPhone 14 screen broke into pieces. The girl now came down and ran to her mom. I looked at my wife and she said, I told you to let them be. I looked at the mom and she looked at me and said, should I tell you say now, Gbanje? Tears started rolling down my eyes. I didn't know when I screamed, Ogbanje. Thank God we are still in the bank. Either the Ogbanje pays for my phone or the mom won't live here. But to God, I'll arrest the Ogbanje.